All right, hello everyone. We are live. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Pastrami Nation's Break Therapy. I'm Kevin, and joining me today is Christian. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing. It's Christian Sans eyebrows today.
Yeah. So what's up, man? What's going on?
Yeah, it's a crazy thing. So I went to go get a haircut the other day, and three times I've the three last times I went to this place, the same woman has cut my hair. I'm too nice to be like, no, I don't like how you cut my hair. I'll wait for somebody else. So every time I go there, she's like, "You ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Like reluctantly. So she's cutting my hair, and then which is whatever. And then she was like, I by the way, I'm at the age now where my eyebrows are starting to grow crazy. So
Yeah,
every time we get a
we
haircut,
all
they're
been
like,
there.
"Do you want me to trim up your eyebrows?" And I'm like, "Sure." And they'll very daintily with scissors, very carefully cut my eyebrows. She's like, "You want me to do your eyebrows?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes "Zzzz," with the clippers, and I was like,
What?
"What the?" Like I didn't say I don't want eyebrows. Like why did you? Why was that? Yeah, I know. Just say no for a haircut with. I'm just never going back there. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
It's
probably a good idea.
yeah, I'm just gonna go to a different place. And I'm gonna let these eyebrows grow back in. Cause now I like people I'm probably like trying to emote to people and they're like, I
You
can't
don't know what you're saying.
I got nothing. Um
What's up, Arturo? Arturo, thank you for joining us. Thank you all for checking out the show, wherever you're listening or you're watching. We really, really appreciate it. This is the show where we talk all things Lego and all things fun and all things news and stuff like that. And eyebrows. We talk a lot about eyebrows, and apparently, hey, we talked about everything on the show. We've had a food
yes.
episode where we just went off on food tangents.
That was a good one.
Why not? Why not? Come to Victorville and get a haircut from my friend Linda.
I
There you
might. I
go.
just
Go
might,
go
Arturo.
check out Linda. Um,
Yeah.
Remember, wherever you're listening, wherever you're watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave comments. Join the conversation. We're always looking at it. We're always responding. We love to hear what you guys think and what you guys are saying. So definitely always chime in. It doesn't even have to be about Lego. It could be about anything. We're pop culture themed, Pastrami Nation is all about pop culture. It's the meat of pop culture. So we talk about everything. So yeah, give us your 2 cents. If you watched the movies, if you watched a movie recently, let us know what you think about it. If you just want to have a conversation with some cool nerdy people, definitely hit us up, and we'll be happy to indulge in that conversation. On today's show, we have one big set that was recently just announced. I think this is a set that a lot of people were waiting for. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Talk about a set that's already released that I'm pretty excited for. I haven't gotten it or anything, but I'd love to get it sometime. Friend of mine wants the Hocus Pocus Lego set. Yes, we are. That's certainly going to be talking about that. That's the one I think a lot of people were clamoring for. We're hoping for. Started out as a Lego idea set, but of course, you know, it actually came really fast. I wasn't expecting it this fast because it was just approved. I swear, like not even
Yeah.
a couple months ago,
No,
and
yeah.
I thought it was going to come out maybe like towards the end of summer, September, but no, this thing's releasing on July 4th for non-VIP members, and for VIP members, it's releasing July 1st. Before we get into that, I just kind of wanted to show off a couple things. Um, just because, listen, we're still a pop culture podcast. I don't think I've showed this off enough because I love this thing, right? So this weekend, we are going to be getting a movie featuring one of our favorite Batman back in the cape, which is the Flash. This is my tie-in to that. This is the 1989 Batmobile, which I love this thing. Did you get a chance? You got it right, Christian?
Yep, right
Yeah.
there.
It's
Boop-boop.
so cool. I don't know if y'all watching, but like this is just one of the coolest sets I think I've ever built. Unfortunately, it is retired now, so you can't go out and get it. Um, Hefty. It's a good size, man, and
Yeah.
it's just beautiful, beautiful build. I cannot wait to see this thing back in action on the big screen this weekend, um, when the Flash opens. You gonna go check it out this weekend?
I bought tickets for Dana and I to go watch it, and then I totally forgot that she had to be in Vegas. She's coming back on Friday. I'm going to watch it by myself, basically. It's probably better because she's probably going to be rolling her eyes the whole time, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, despite the Ezra Millerness of it all, I'm pretty excited for it. I think it looks great.
Interesting. He did the red carpet last
I
night.
know that was very interesting. Oh man, the world of superhero movies right now, man.
Oh God,
Um,
I don't even. Let's not even talk about Tenoch. Oh
yeah,
God.
dude, that's a tragedy. So Arturo watched Transformers. How was Transformers, man? I haven't seen it.
Yes,
I've
enlighten
heard
us.
pretty good things about it. Me and Eli actually talked about it on episode of American Nerd coming out tomorrow. Even though we hadn't seen it, but we were talking about some of the box office stuff and everything. Did pretty well. Arturo
Oh,
says it was excellent.
excellent. Okay, that's good to know.
That's good to know. Yeah, I'm definitely
What's
gonna.
up, Pablo?
I do want to check it out. How's it going, Pablo?
Yeah,
Um,
I want to check it out too. I loved Bumblebee. It's kind of really surprising to me that they ended up
Bumblebee's
going back to the
amazing.
main line instead of
Yeah,
doing a sequel to Bumblebee.
yeah,
Um, and then it's not even going back to the main line because right, it's a prequel, right? So it takes place in like the early '90s or something.
yeah.
Um, I like the cast, the new cast that they're doing. So I don't know, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I'll check
Yeah,
it out. I like you said, I love Bumblebee. I thought Bumblebee was a fantastic return to form for the franchise.
what a
Um,
surprise! Yeah.
really good surprise. So I kind of wish they did keep with that timeline, but you know,
I
we'll
was
see
just
what
thinking
happens.
about, especially after last week, after like Across the Spider Verse, Haley Steinfeld has been part
Hmm.
of. She has voiced a main character in two of the most seminal animated things in the last 5 years, between the Spider Verse movies and then also she's Vi from Arcane. It's like,
Oh, is she?
yeah, so
I
crazy,
love
man,
that.
that she's like two parts of like two huge
Oh, she's great. Like
things. Yeah, she's fantastic.
she could do everything. Everything from I remember watching, was it Edge of 17? I thought that was
Hmm.
really good. And then she just kind of took off from there. And then like she just kind of started doing everything. And she's amazing. She's fantastic. And she's yeah, super talented. So yeah, I can't wait to see what happens, or what her career looks like. Do you have a question though, not Lego related, but do you think Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to be delayed?
Um, I kind of have a feeling it's going to be fine because I think they did it simultaneously with sort of, you know what I mean? Like,
They did. One thing that concerns me is that they were talking a couple of weeks ago, and the actors had mentioned that they hadn't even started recording dialogue for it.
oh,
And there's a SAG strike looming in
yeah,
the
the
near
eminent,
future. So if they go on strike, then we won't be getting anything for a while. Obviously, with the writers
right.
still on strike, and then if SAG goes on strike, um, yeah, it's gonna be
We,
interesting.
I think we're in it for the long haul. I know they announced that they're delaying Blade.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
think
The MCU just announced a bunch of stuff that was delayed.
Avatar, the next Avatar got delayed another
Yep.
year. I
Yep.
saw that also, but I think that's not related to the writer strike. Apparently, like that was a little a different situation.
Dude, yeah, I
So,
think that is. I think the Daredevil. I think I don't remember if Daredevil was delayed, but I know I had to stop
yeah,
filming
I
because
heard
of
that
the
too.
yeah. Um,
But yeah, Avatar announced the slate, like the next three movies, and it's like 2025, 2029, and then 2031. I'm like, Dick, that's too far. I don't even know if I'm gonna be alive. Like, don't even say those numbers. I don't want to even
right,
hear that out loud. Jeez Louise. It's off topic. New UFO sighting this
dude.
past
Yes.
weekend. I saw a
Oh
lot
my
of that on
gosh.
TikTok.
Dude, there's a lot of like UFO stuff going on right now, and I know, listen, it's been happening for a while now, but like now it's getting real. Like this former military guy just came out talking about how the government they actually have actual alien craft that they've been back. What do they call it? Where they basically get the technology from it and build
Right.
with it.
That's so crazy.
Um, And yeah, this guy's super credible. Like he's had like super numerous like accolades in the military and stuff like that. And it's insane. And then there's this body cam footage. I don't know if you watched this, but there's this body cam footage of police officers responding to a alleged. All these UFOs were, this UFO was seen crashing, and this family called the police saying that there are these alien beings in their backyard, and they were like, what the heck? So the cops go out there and they have the body cam footage, and everyone's like freaking out, and it looks like legit. Obviously you don't know, there's all these, who knows what it is. Yeah, it's insane. Just make us Captain America shield already. I mean, yeah, they need to. Yeah, that's another thing that was announced, the Captain America shield, Lego shield, which was announced a couple of weeks ago. You seen that, right?
I did not see that. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So actually, let's get into it. So let's talk about this big set first. So this is a set that was just officially announced yesterday. Let me pull it up real quick here.
Do we have a price on this already?
We do. We have everything. So this Hocus Pocus set, the Sanderson Sisters Cottage, is $229.99, coming out July 4th. But if you are a VIP member, you can order it on July 1st. And again, VIP, totally worth it.
Worth it.
Especially if you like Lego. Go into your Lego store. Do it online. Just sign up for it. It's absolutely free. You rack up points. You get early access to a lot of these sets before they sell out and stuff. 2,316 pieces. It comes with 6 minifigs, which is really, really cool. And the cool thing about this cottage that I found really, really fun is that you can actually display it as the museum or their cottage. So it has different little elements that you can either turn it to when they were living in it, or you can change it to like, modern day museum, which is pretty cool.
Allison.
Yeah, so it's got all of them. It's got it's got the whole cast here, which is pretty incredible, except it does not have.
Where's my Doug Jones character?
Right, Doug Jones. What's his name though? I forgot his name.
God, Billy, right?
Billy, yes, Billy. Yes. He does not have Billy. Cute little book there. I love it. Really That's cool. Awesome. I'm really excited. To be honest, my wife, this is like, my wife loves Hocus Pocus. I like Hocus Pocus, but my wife is like, she loves Hocus Pocus. And like, this is a set she's been waiting for to be announced and to be, because we've been watching it on the Lego Ideas and seeing people vote for it and stuff like that. So this is kind of one of her big sets. So
I was in here getting ready yesterday, and I heard a squeal coming from the other room, and Daniel was like, oh my god, and that's how I heard about it.
A lot of people are, Hocus Pocus is a huge deal, right? Like a lot of people love Hocus Pocus. Like, they don't just like it, like they love it. And it's pretty cool that they're actually making it. So
that's great.
Yeah, that's coming out in July. Like I said, it's a little bit earlier than I kind of expected it to come out. I was kind of thinking it was going to be in maybe August, September, leading up to Halloween. But yeah,
that's an awesome set. Just almost the minifigures alone make it worth it. It's so cute, and the price point. Thank you, Lego, because I have a lot of these sets coming out recently have been really up there in price, so it's pretty nice to have it at $229. So I think Kevin's frozen. Anthony, how is Captain America your least liked Avenger? Who's your number one then? I'm curious to know, because I love me some Cap. I'm a Cap guy. I froze. Okay, yeah, no worries. Cool. So anyway, if you're still listening, or if you guys can hear me, go ahead and hit that like button down there if you're enjoying the video. If you're really liking the video, make sure you hit that sub button. And if you're really, really liking the video, hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time we upload a video. We upload at least once a week here Not to mention all of the other stuff. So I don't. It depends. I think most of you guys are on Facebook right now. I'm just joking. It's the whole YouTube thing. I don't even know. Everyone can see and hear you. Okay, they can. Yes, Iron Man. FYI, it took Cap and Bucky to go toe to toe with my boy. I do love Iron Man too. I do. I must say. That's true. That is true. And they're both super soldiers. I would have made the argument that he had a suit of armor, but they're super soldiers. So, Anthony, I can't argue with you. That is a very, very valid point. Very valid point. I'm not getting. I every time I look up and I see this just emptiness that used to be my eyebrows, it upsets me more and more every time I look up. Anyway, we're waiting for Kevin to come back. I don't know about you guys. Again, I kind of bring this up from time to time. I don't know if you guys collect anything aside from Lego. I obviously do. There's a big whole thing. If you guys collect Ninja Turtles, they're dropping this week, and I don't know if you guys have been hitting up the Targets trying to find. There's a 4-pack of the Mirage Turtles that are coming out that I've been hunting for. I don't know what this record is, and I'm assuming there's got to be a record of how many targets one man has visited in a single day. I would like to know what that is because I think I did pretty good the other day. I did 15 targets in one day. To know of like no luck. Fun. Spending all day. It became an obsession. Like it got to the point where I'm like, I know I'm not gonna find it, but it's just I have to. So all LA, Orange County, Inland Empire. It's sad. Anyway, looking for that. I also spent my computer froze. My computer is all sorts of messed up now. It's older now. I'm working on coming back. That's Kevin, by the way. Solo cast is a real thing now. Yeah, right. So, but yeah, I don't know. I've also been spending a lot of money on collections too. I also collect 6-scale stuff. I don't know if you guys collect 6-scale stuff like Hot Toys. I just made a really, really big purchase. There's that Queen Studio in our company, if you guys are familiar with them. And I pulled the trigger on that Joker, that Heath Ledger Joker. So that should be coming like next week. What am I doing, man? Do you guys get this? I don't know how deep into this collecting business you guys are. Like, do you guys consider yourselves like pretty hardcore, or are you guys like middle of the road collectors? Like, I consider myself a pretty hardcore collector. Because even the things that I only slightly collect is big in numbers. We're back. There we go.
I'm back for now until my
sharing my life
computer
story.
decides. No, I love it. Keep on going. Keep on going.
But yeah, no, we were talking about the Hocus Pocus set.
Yeah. Sorry, my computer, man. This thing it's had so much wear and tear, you know, with the kids using it, and like you know, it gets a little frustrating sometimes. Well, I was gonna show you. Let's see here. Doesn't break my computer again. I'm still here, right? Okay, good.
Yeah, you're here.
I know, right? Especially during a live stream. That's exactly what you want is for Kevin's.
And it happened again. This happened to me too. So I you guys probably know because I talk about it enough. I teach a lot of the classes that I teach. Luckily, I get to do it remotely from here. So there have been times where like my computer froze, and like I guess I can cuss on this too. So I'm like in the middle of class and then it freezes or something happens or like my battery will die and I'll be like, no, fuck, son of a bitch. So I'm like cussing because I think my computer crashed and it was over. The whole time my whole class heard me. Like they were like, yeah, we heard your whole meltdown. I was like, sorry, I apologize for that. It won't happen again. But you know, what are you gonna do? That's technology. So anyway, yeah, I don't know about you guys if you guys have built any like Lego sets recently. We started talking about UFOs and this happens. Exactly. I know you guys are being silenced. I'm not going to talk about UFOs. I love the government. And if you're listening, FBI, I'm just kidding. I don't. Nobody should love the government. Um, ooh, let's not get it. Let's get off that topic. Here we go. Hey,
Seriously,
we're back.
UFOs, man. This is what happens. So I'm not going to try to share anything else anymore. uh, you know, no, this computer is just like it's jacked, man. Like I had to like restart it while I was like trying to come back on, and it kept on saying like repairing drive C or something. Like I don't even know. I don't even know.
Yeah. No worries.
Anyways, that's fun. way to kill the mood a little bit, but yeah. So we have the Captain America shield coming out soon. If you guys want to check it out, just go to Lego.com. I don't know if Christian, if you can maybe share it, but if you can,
yeah. You know what's crazy to me is that Lego makes stuff like they made the Mjolnir. Now they're doing Cap Shield.
Yeah.
To make these things that any child, their first instinct is to take it and to smash it against something.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Seriously.
And to build it out of the most destructible thing. I think that's really funny.
But the good thing about it is you could put it back together.
Yeah. Just give yourself another 10 hours.
Right? Exactly. Anthony, I don't know what I need, man. I think I just need a whole new computer. I'm a bit looking into them, seeing if I could find something, especially with this whole streaming business. Like I love streaming. I love podcasting. I need something that's gonna keep up with me. Did you pull it up?
Yeah. Let me I'm gonna share my screen really quick. Present. Okay, cool. What? Oh, do I have to share a window? I can only pick a window.
Yeah, so you can share, like, you just have to go to like share, like it'll show a specific window or something.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? So before any of the Captain America movies, there was that scene in Iron Man 2, where he's in the basement and he like oh, Cap shield.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember that. And it looked like a deconstructed shield or something. That's like like a prototype. That's what this looks like. It reminds me of.
Absolutely. I think so. I'm going to be 100% honest about this. I think it looks really cool, but I don't think I'm going to get it.
I'm going to pass. I think this is an easy pass.
Yeah.
It
looks cool. But
yeah, $200 though. And they can't have, I'm just not a fan of that many studs being out.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing too.
They would have to make it really thick. At least like it's gonna have to add another layer if they wanted to get rid of that. So
like I was super hesitant about Mjolnir, to be honest. But then I found it on sale and I got it and I like building it. It was a really fun build. It's really cool to have, but it all kind of breaks down to like it's just like there's no like insignias on it. There's nothing on it to like it's just a hammer. It's just a Lego hammer. That looks cool.
The weird thing about this is they never show this. A, they never show anybody holding it like a shield.
Right.
And then B, they never even show the backside of it.
Yeah.
So that's just a little bit strange.
But, so it's certainly just a display piece. You can't play with it or anything. It's all right. Like it's what it is. We need a Miles. Like I was thinking about that. So we were looking at the Lego store. They have a couple Miles sets. Like they have the Mile like mech build, and they have the Miles versus Morbius car chase thing, which is cool. But it's like I'm wondering. I'm really surprised that they haven't done anything with Spider-Verse Lego sets specifically. Not to get into spoilers, but they have that Lego moment in that movie, right? With like the Lego stuff. But I'm actually wondering if it has to do with, because I noticed a lot of the stuff coming out from that movie is Disney licensed. So it's because Disney technically owns the characters, right? I mean, they own like Miles, they own all these things. So like a lot of the toy sets and everything like that are Disney basically release sets.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. So I'm wondering if the Lego aspect of it has something to do with licensing issues or anything like that, to having to do with that. Like
it might be. I mean, there's a couple of things like I think we talked about this recently, that they've kind of had a slowdown with their superhero sets anyway. So it's
Yeah.
kind of nice to see a little bit more. But yeah, I know. I mean, obviously there's like the Hasbro stuff. You know what I mean? But I think you're totally right.
Right. I think
I
because like I mean obviously they don't have like the Black Series ones or anything, right? Which
right,
are, you know, obviously all those are Disney, or all the Marvel and the Star Wars stuff.
right.
Um but yeah, I think I wonder if that has anything to do. I don't know. I mean, because I have the Daily Bugle set has like all the spider, like it has,
Right.
you know, it even has Spider Ham, but it doesn't have, it has
Like,
Gwen, Spider Ham, Miles, Spider Man.
because
What were
they'll
you gonna
do
say?
Miles, but it's not the Spider-Verse Miles, right? It's
Right,
like comic
exactly.
version Miles. So it is interesting that they're not doing any stuff from the film. And it's not
Right.
like, well, you know, I mean, even like they didn't. It might just because I don't know. I think it's because it's not a Disney thing, and maybe their licenses with Disney and Marvel and not
Maybe, yeah.
Sony Marvel. So maybe they don't have the Sony license or something. Maybe that's what
Yeah,
it is.
actually, that would make sense because I'm trying to think if
So
'cause-
if you guys remember like the whole thing with Fox, Disney, and the X-Men,
Mhm.
at the height of Disney not having the X-Men license and Fox kind of holding it before the purchase of Fox, um, Disney was just trying to phase out the X-Men. Like I don't
Oh
know,
yeah,
like like in the comics they were killing everybody off. They were canceling a lot of the titles. They were trying to replace like all the mutants and X-Men with the Inhumans, just because they didn't want to keep giving Fox fuel for their movies and their whole dispute. And then as soon as like word came around that they were gonna buy out Fox, like all of a sudden you started seeing like X-Men merch again. Like you weren't seeing X-Men merch for a long time aside from the
right.
comics, but now go to Target, you can find a bunch of X-Men t-shirts,
I
you
do
know.
wonder if Sony. So I'm looking at Sony, just some Sony stuff real quick, and not
Mhm.
that there's a whole lot of sets that they can do as Lego. I mean, because a lot of their animated stuff, but like when you look at something like Hotel Transylvania, right? Like that's
Oh,
pretty big. You would think
that'd
they'd
be
have a set
cool.
or two for that.
Mhm.
The Smurfs, uh,
That's Sony?
maybe
I don't
they
know.
just, yeah, that's Sony. Yeah, maybe they just don't have a licensing deal with Sony at all.
Interesting.
Because none of these movies have any, not that they're, I mean, they're not going to make an emoji movie Lego set or a sausage party Lego set.
Oh my god.
Uh, a Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. Yeah, I guess they don't really have a huge like library to be able to make that. But I would think something like Hotel Transylvania, right? Maybe. I mean, because kids love
Yeah.
that, and um, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. I wonder if they do anything. So who knows? Obviously, I wonder if they'd even be making any sort of Spider-Man sets if Disney didn't own, you know, the comics and stuff.
Right.
But who knows? Um, Anyways, there's also the Lego Pac-Man set, which I don't think we've had a chance to talk about.
Yeah.
Which is a really cool set. Again, I'm not going to try to pull it up on mine because it's going to break my computer. But that site came out last weekend or last, I think it was the weekend before last. Looks really cool. I saw it built in person. Really, really cool set. We also got the Lego Batcave Shadow Box, which looks cool. Really excited about that. Thank you so much, Anthony. I like this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. It was actually a Loot Crate shirt, and I freaking love
Awesome.
it. Goonies never say die. I always wear it when you go to Astoria, just because you have to. For the Goonies houses too. But yeah, man. I mean, that's really about it. Shows it's been a weird show. Um, uh, we won't talk about UFOs anymore. Government, you're cool. You're good.
Yeah.
Just ignore this back here. That doesn't exist. I want to believe.
I feel like they want us to talk about the UFOs because I think that would get our sent off of a lot of other stuff going on.
Oh
But
yeah, maybe. I mean,
they're like, please, more UFO talk. We'd like to hear
please.
it.
Um. So Christian, have you worked on anything lately? Have you been able to build anything lately? Is there any sets that
Yeah.
you've gotten
I
or anything?
I haven't.
Figures?
I kind of talked about that recently while you were off.
Oh well.
Yeah, I have not been building anything. I'm very much in action figure mode. I've been. It's a problem. I feel like when my life is spiraling, I try to gain control through toy collecting.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I
and
hear that.
it's bad. But no, I haven't. There's sets that have been sitting back there every episode for like the last how many months, and I still haven't built them. So I got to get around to
I hear you on
building
that. So
something.
we got this set the other about a week ago. One of the Disney 100 sets. I was initially going in looking for the villain set,
Nice.
the VHS tapes and stuff like that. Unfortunately, they've been like sold out like crazy.
I just saw
But
it like yesterday at Target.
oh, did you?
Yeah,
They have it at Target?
man, if I'd have known, I would have grabbed it for you.
I need that, and I need to get the space shuttle too before it retires.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, if you see it, let me know, man. I'll
Okay.
video you or something. But yeah, we got this set.
Oh, that's cute.
This is cool little things. My daughter built this actually. She was very excited to dig in and build it. The cool thing about this set specifically is that it has like there's this crazy amount of combinations you can make. So this isn't like all you can make. She just kind of stuck with the instructions and kind of did the basic one that it comes with.
Cute though.
But it comes with model designs for so many characters. I think it's over like 100 different character variations of characters you can do. For a lot of them, though, you go to lego.com and you download the instructions to actually build that specific character. Super easy to build, super easy to make. She had a blast with it, and even comes with this little guy, this little placard thing, this Disney 100,
That's so cool.
And little painter Mickey.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is a really, really cool minifig. I love this guy. This one's really cool. And then
worth it.
my daughter built that. This one took me a little bit, not because I've been busy with to be honest, I've been super busy with Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm still just like obsessed with, and I've gone one whole day without playing it, so I don't know what Link's doing now, but hopefully he's still alive.
Nice.
I did build this Lego Winnie the Pooh set. This thing is adorable. It's a lot more intricate than I thought it was going to be, especially the tree. But the whole build itself is just really, really cool. Like I actually really enjoyed building it. Got a little tedious with all this stuff, like all the branches and all the leaves and everything. But for the most part, it's just a really opens up back there. You get to see inside Pooh's house. There's a bunch of honey lying around. Like you got to have the honey. It's just a cute little set. Like I really, really enjoyed this one. Nice little display piece as well. And it comes with a bunch of cool little minifigs. It comes with, you got the Eeyore, which to be honest, I mean, I know this is kind of the only way to do some of them because Doug from the Upset kind of has the same like style. It's just the one piece minifig. It's pretty cool. Like, not much to it. Doesn't do much, but you have Tigger, Pooh with his red balloon. He looks so happy with his red balloon. Cool. Rabbit, and of course Piglet. One of my biggest disappointments is it does not come with the Christopher Robin. It's kind of weird because that's Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
And it comes with the sign, which you can 100 Acre Wood.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really cool. Anthony says he's playing Diablo and listening to us right now at the moment. That's awesome. Sounds like a good night, man. Diablo. I haven't played the new I wish I had time to play Diablo. I think it's such a cool, wholesome set, man. It's a really cool set. Like it actually, like, while building it, you just get happy. Just like, it's just Winnie the Pooh, you can't be sad. Like, it's just,
no, I don't think you're allowed to be sad.
I'm not an Eeyore. Gosh.
Oh, bother. I know a lot of my students are playing Diablo right now. So at one of the schools, they have a Discord for every class. And I very much am hands off on the Discord. I don't like getting on the Discord with students because I feel like I'm the weird uncle, like trying to supervise. So I just like let them be, even though I see everything. So I'm like, I just don't ever worry because I don't want them to think I don't want them to censor themselves. Anyway, I still see the alerts, and like they don't even talk about class stuff. It's just Diablo, Diablo, Diablo. Hey, are you getting on? Let's play. And I'm like, you motherfuckers, you guys aren't even doing your work. Whatever, it's fine. They're actually really talented. So,
That's great.
but yeah,
That's great.
it looks fun. It looks great.
Why do schoolwork when you can play Diablo
Yeah, it makes no sense.
or Tears of the Kingdom or whatever you're doing?
Exactly.
You know,
Whatever. There's there has been a lot of trailers that dropped this weekend. I think like we're like in con season, so E3 was supposed to be around this
yes,
time. It got
yes.
canceled, so everybody's doing their own thing. We got a Starfield little trailer yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Mm-hmm.
But there was like, yeah, just a whole bunch of trailers dropped.
What do you think about Star Wars Outlaws?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. So
it looks really cool. I'm excited for
yeah.
that. They did some pretty cool Assassin's Creed announcement stuff we knew was coming, but we got more information on them, like Mirage. I'm like, I'm cautiously excited for Mirage just because it seems like a return to form for the franchise,
Yes.
and I think that's cool. We got nothing about Hexe though. Nothing about Hexe, which that's the one I'm like super focused on because it looks creepy, looks very witchy.
It's Blair Witch.
Like, come on. Exactly. Like,
yeah.
And I cannot wait for that. Like, I don't know what it's gonna be exactly, but I don't care. I just put it, just give me a copy of it and I'll play it. I don't even need to see a trailer or anything.
Exactly.
Assassin's Creed with like fantasy element, like that. Dark, like I'm totally cool with that.
Dark Gothic fantasy.
Yeah. Dark
Assassin's
Gothic
Creed.
fantasy, like Assassin's Creed, like
win.
Bring it. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of information about the Spider-Man 2. We got clarification that this Venom is not going to be Eddie Brock. It's going to be a totally new origin story for the character, which I think is interesting.
It's in Insomniac, am I right?
Yeah.
I don't care whatever. Again, same thing. Just I'll buy a copy blindly and just play it because
like I haven't actually played the first one completely yet, but I really enjoyed it. But like I absolutely love Sunset Overdrive. That's one of my favorite. Like it's so much fun. It just kind of bums me out that we'll never see a sequel to that because they're with they're with Sony now, so they Microsoft owns Sunset. So
that Spider-Man game, it's definitely worth finishing. They do some like new stuff. Like I think it's such a respectful take on Peter, but it's also they do new things too. Like I love like the stuff they do with Mary Jane. In that I think it gives her like new agency and like kind of doesn't just treat her like a damsel. I think that's really fun.
Right.
All the Peter stuff, this Doc Ock stuff is incredible. And just tying it all in with Miles and everything on 40 days until Halloween. I say this because we're going to the Oogie Boogie Bash at Disneyland.
That's awesome.
Speaking from experience, it's a lot of fun. Get there early.
I really want to go there this year. We're gonna be at Disneyland the end of August, right? The last week of August, I think. Last 2 weeks of August. We're going to be there, I think, the week before last of August, if that made any sense whatsoever.
Yeah. But also, Anthony, if you are a costume people, do the costume because that's the only day out of the year that adults are allowed to wear full costumes at Disneyland, and it's a pretty awesome feeling. So, yeah,
that's cool.
Definitely enjoy.
Dude, I can't wait for Halloween. I hate the summer. I really do. I hate the heat. I've always hated. So my birthday's like right smack dab in the middle of summer. My birthday's in July 15th. Just like right there. And I say that too. If anyone wants to buy me anything, please do. Not just, but like July 15th, and it's always so hot. You know what I mean? Like it's always so hot. No one ever wants to come out for a birthday party because it's so hot. But everyone else gets to have these cool spring and fall birthdays, and I'm like, screw you guys.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Halloween, dude. I'm already ready for it all, for fall again.
Yeah.
We've had our 2 days of summer up here in Portland, so that's all I need.
We haven't exactly hit summer weather yet down here. Like we have for all the SoCal people. It's been like overcast. The last like 6 weeks has just been like weirdly overcast. We get like a couple of days of sunshine here and there. Anthony says, LOL, anime cosplay with the fam. We nerd the hell out. Hell yeah.
That's the way to do it.
That's gonna be fun, man.
Cool. Yeah, that
Oh,
would be really
yeah.
fun. Well, very cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for checking out the show. I do apologize for technical difficulties. Did have some more stuff planned that I wanted to show, other sets and stuff, but we'll get to that some other time. Anthony says, I tell my wife the greatest feeling in the world is the first cold front day in October. Yes, and the smelling of pumpkin crap and seeing the decor in the stores. 10 out of 10. It's heaven. Yes.
Yep. Agreed.
But yeah, as usual, make sure to join us every week here at Pastrami Nation, wherever you're checking this out, on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you're checking it out live. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and share, spread the word, spread the joy. And maybe I'll get a new computer. Who knows? We'll see what happens. The suspense is killing me. But until then, Christian, everyone already knows, but where can they find you?
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Christian Nacorda, no spaces. Come and find me.
Cool. Yeah. And Kevin _Hoskinson or Kevin Hoskinson, no spaces, at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok. I think I'm still on TikTok. I'm still on TikTok. I haven't done any TikToks in a while, but
and our boy's not here, but we got to you can find Jason on MySpace.
Yes, MySpace, Friendster, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for sticking around. We really appreciate it. And you guys have a good night and take care of yourself, or good day, whenever you're listening to this or watching this, and take care of yourselves and each other. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.